Someone offered me $50,000 to spend the next 24 hours inside this forest. And that forest is filled with venomous snakes. I honestly don't know if this is the easiest $50,000 or the dumbest decision I've ever made.
Rule number 1. Watch every step.
Guys, I've only been here for 10 minutes and I'm already nervous. Wait. I think I just saw something move. Okay, that's definitely a cobra, and it's a lot closer than I thought. Guys, I don't think this was worth $50,000. Nobody said I had to walk past it. So we're taking the scenic route. I'm not arguing with a cobra today. Did you guys see that? That thing was huge. I've still got almost 24 hours left in this forest. This is gonna be a very long day. Okay, I think we're good now. That was way closer than I wanted to be. Honestly, my heart is still racing. Look at this. Something passed through here recently. I honestly have no idea what made these. It's getting hotter in here, and I've barely scratched the surface of this forest. My biggest concern right now isn't even the snakes. It's making sure I don't get lost. Finally, a little bit of open space. This is probably the best spot I've found so far. Okay, I think this is where I'm setting up camp. At least I can see a little farther from here. Wait, did you hear that? Okay, maybe it's nothing. I just want to make sure nothing is hanging around this camp. If I'm spending the night here, I want to know what's nearby. Okay, whatever that sound was, it's gone. But now I've got another problem. It's getting late, and I still don't have a fire. This is probably the least exciting part of survival. But without this, I'm gonna have a very long night. Okay, this is starting to look a little better. I never realized how much wood you actually need. Guys, something definitely scratched this tree, and judging by the height, whatever made them wasn't exactly small. I don't care what made those marks. I'm getting this fire started before dark. Okay, moment of truth. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be very unhappy tonight. Nope, that was embarrassing. Let's try that again. Wait. Yes! Okay, now we're talking. I don't think I've ever been this happy to see a fire. Okay, this is definitely helping, but the sun is dropping fast. And honestly, that's the part I've been worried about. I don't think I've ever appreciated food this much. When you're out here all day, even the simplest meal feels incredible. If this fire goes out during the night, I'm in trouble. So I'm getting as much wood as possible. I think we're officially entering night mode. And I already don't like how this place looks. Good. Still works. Because I'm definitely gonna need this. Everything sounds louder at night. I don't know if that's actually true or if my brain is just making things worse. Wait. Did you hear that? Okay. Something is definitely moving. I just can't see what it is. This is probably a terrible idea. But I need to know what's making that noise. Whoa. I saw something. I definitely saw something. Okay, I think it was a snake, but honestly, I couldn't get a good look at it. Whatever it was, it's gone now, and I'm completely fine with that. I think I'm staying right here. This is officially my safe zone. Okay, I think I'm done investigating random noises. Whatever was out there can stay out there. Tonight I'm staying right here. Definitely not a 5-star dinner, but right now this looks amazing. Ha, I've earned this. I never realized how good simple food can taste. After a day like this, anything tastes good. Food is done. Now comes the difficult part, trying to sleep in a forest full of snakes. This isn't exactly luxury, but it's better than sleeping directly on the ground. At least it doesn't look like rain. That would make tonight a lot worse. Okay, I've been out here for hours now, so let's see what I actually have left. First problem, I'm running lower on water than I expected. And trust me, this is not the place where I want to run out. Next up, the most important piece of equipment I've got tonight. Without this, I'd be completely blind out here. Battery is still holding. That's a huge win, because honestly, this place gets a lot scarier when you can't see anything. This is basically everything I've got left. No backup plan, no rescue team, and definitely no hotel. Just me, this campfire, and a forest full of snakes. All right, I think this is officially the point of no return. The only thing left to do now is somehow survive the rest of the night. I don't expect much sleep tonight, but even a few hours would help, if the forest allows it. Listen to that. This place feels completely different at night. There it is again. Something keeps moving around out there. I'm not leaving the camp this time. Lesson learned. Oh, wow. That is definitely a snake. This is exactly why I wanted the fire. I have no interest in getting any closer. I think that's enough excitement for one night. I'm gonna try getting some sleep. This is probably the closest thing I have to a bed tonight. Hopefully he decides to visit me while I'm sleeping. Did that wake me up? Okay. Okay. I think this is as comfortable as I'm gonna get. I don't know how much sleep I'm actually gonna get tonight, but I'm gonna try. I definitely heard something, and it sounded close. Please don't be another snake. I've had enough excitement already. There it is again. Something is definitely moving. Yep, that's definitely another snake. And this one looks a lot bigger. That's the third snake I've seen today. And honestly, I think that's more than enough. I really need this night to end. Okay, I'm gonna try to sleep. Whoa! Oh my God, seriously. I almost went to sleep right there. Am I actually gonna break this record? Am I really gonna survive? Because honestly, I'm actually scared right now. This place is way more intense than I expected. Okay, I seriously need some sleep. Tomorrow is gonna be miserable if I stay awake all night. Still awake. I don't think my brain got the message that we're supposed to be sleeping. There it is again. Every time I start relaxing, I hear another sound. Okay. I'm just making sure nothing is getting closer. Because tonight has already been exciting enough. It's getting cold now. Way colder than I expected. And somehow I still can't sleep. I've been awake for what feels like forever. My body is exhausted, but every little sound keeps waking me up. You know what's funny? When someone offers you $50,000, the challenge sounds a lot easier during the day. Nobody tells you about this part. All right. I think my body is finally giving up. If anything happens now, I'll deal with it tomorrow. Okay, If I can get just a little sleep, I'll consider that a victory. Wait, is that sunlight? No way. I actually made it. I survived the night. Woo! 24 hours, 3 different snake encounters, no real sleep, and somehow I'm still here. This was honestly one of the craziest experiences I've ever had, and I don't think I'll forget it anytime soon. When this challenge started, I thought the hardest part would be finding snakes. Turns out the hardest part was sleeping. Before we finish, Mame, I want to show you something really interesting. Let's talk about some of the snakes we encountered. Let's start with the black mamba. It's considered one of the fastest snakes in the world. Some can grow over 4 meters long, and that's definitely not something I wanted to see in the middle of the night. What makes some snakes truly dangerous isn't their size, it's their venom. Some species can affect the nervous system extremely quickly. The rattlesnake is one of the most recognizable snakes in the world. Famous tail sound is actually a warning. It's basically saying, "Stay away from me." One thing all snakes have in common, they play an important role in nature. They help control populations of rodents and other animals. Here's something most people don't know. Most snakes don't actually want to attack humans. In most cases, they'd rather escape. The biggest mistake people make close. Most bites happen when someone tries to touch, move, or disturb a snake. And here's the crazy part. While I was sleeping, a snake actually crossed my camp, and I had absolutely no idea. I only realized how close it came later. But honestly, the scariest part wasn't seeing the snakes. It was trying to sleep knowing they were out there. That part was brutal. If you enjoyed watching me survive 24 hours inside Snake Forest, you're gonna love what comes next. Might be even crazier. But for now, I think I've seen enough snakes for a lifetime.